times Finney stalks the racetrack of Yellow Belly drag strip, examining the surface with a professional's eye. It's about 660 feet long, not long enough to let his twin-turbocharged Pontiac Firebird rip off a full pass. So the main strategic question is, when will he let up on the power, giving himself enough room to slow down while still giving fans something to remember? Here at Yellow Belly, the stout, bald man stalking the track is a celebrity. For the Birdman, this visit is part paid appearance and another, smaller part in support the race community. Little tracks like this are important, Finney says. If these weren't here, these guys would be racing on the streets. The Wright family has owned Yellow Belly for nearly 60 years. The business is still reeling from the 2017 loss of Bud Wright, the family patriarch, who died at the foot of the tower at the track at age 82. He left behind his wife, Patricia, known as Mrs. Pat, and children Ethan and Beth Taylor. These three run the track, backed by a staff who have spent decades working here. Part of their aspirations is to lengthen the track and resurface it with concrete to attract faster cars. But even for heavyweights like Birdman, Yellow Belly fits a useful niche in their ecosystem as a place to test and fine-tune their vehicles. In fact, Finney stopped by the track several months ago to prepare for a race. The driver that will face him is Robert Vera. He owns an auto collision shop in Irving, Texas, and modded his Mustang with high-end parts. He and Birdman are vying for $500, just to make it interesting. No one thinks Vera will win. Vera says he hasn't seen the movie Rocky, but when he hears the plot he recognizes his long-shot role. But he doesn't give up all hope. He has a faster car, he says. But I know the track. So I have a chance. Team Birdman races about 3 times a month, between March and December. Finney travels with a handful of friends, and uses his winnings to keep the car running. He says when he's shared winnings with the team, they've sunk the money back into the car and trailer. Drag racers of Birdman's stature do get some sponsorships, but he says the fees are